What would you do when winter's icy grip takes hold and the power goes out? The cold can be brutal, and your survival hinges on your readiness. Today, we're talking winter prepping and the importance of being equipped for the harshest of conditions. We've got 9 items that are absolutely crucial to help you face the chill head-on. From staying warm to saving lives, we've got you covered. Stay with us as we unveil the 9 must-have items for your winter survival kit. Number 1 on our list, high-quality thermal clothing. When the mercury dips, it's your clothing that stands between you and the brutal cold. Layered thermal clothing is not a luxury, but a necessity. Start with thermal underwear, your first line of defense against the cold. These are designed to trap body heat, keeping you warm from within. Next, add an insulated jacket. This outer layer acts as your shield against the harsh winter winds. But don't stop there. Your extremities, like your head, hands, and neck, are particularly vulnerable to frostbite. Accessories such as gloves, hats, and scarves provide the much-needed protection and are as important as your main clothing. Remember, the goal is to retain body heat and prevent heat loss. So when it comes to thermal clothing, quality matters. Don't cut corners. So remember, don't skimp on your winter wear. When the temperature drops, heat is a lifesaver. This brings us to number 2. As winter's chill sets in, a reliable heating source becomes more than a luxury. It becomes a necessity. It's about providing comfort as well as survival. The right source of heat can mean the difference between a cozy winter night and a life-threatening situation. So, what makes a heating source reliable? It needs to be consistent, efficient, and safe. Consider options like a wood stove if you have access to ample firewood. For those in more urban settings, a Caraspace heater or a portable gas heater might be a better fit. These can be lifesavers during power outages when conventional heating methods fail. But remember, safety first. Always ensure proper ventilation, and follow usage guidelines to prevent accidents, because the goal is not just to stay warm, but to stay safe. So, before winter fully sets in, ensure you have a dependable and safe heating system in place. Next up, power. How do you keep your electronics running when the grid fails? Imagine this scenario. It's the dead of winter, and a storm has knocked out the power. You're bundled up and safe from the cold, but your essential electronics are dead. No news, no communication, no light. Sounds pretty bleak, right? That's where a solar power battery bank comes into play. This nifty device harnesses the power of the sun to charge your crucial gadgets like phones, radios, and lamps. And don't worry about cloudy days. A good solar power battery bank stores enough juice to keep you powered for days. Look for a model with multiple output types to accommodate different devices, and one with a robust storage capacity to last through extended power outages. With the right solar power battery bank, you'll have a reliable source of power, come rain, shine, or snowstorm. A solar power battery bank could be your light in the darkest winters. Fourth on our list, a MultiFuel stove. This winter, a MultiFuel stove could be your lifeline to warmth and a decent meal. Its versatility is its main advantage. Unlike a regular stove, a multi-fuel stove can burn different types of fuel, such as wood, coal, peat, or even compressed waste. This means you can use whatever fuel you have on hand, and that adaptability can be critical in a survival situation. Imagine being stuck in a snowstorm, power out, and your regular fuel supply running low. With a multi-fuel stove, you're not tied down to one type of fuel. You can switch to burning wood or coal. Not only does it provide heat, but it also offers a cooking surface. This means you can prepare hot meals when your electric stove or microwave is out of commission. When resources are scarce, a multi-fuel stove can be a game changer. Keeping the cold out is vital, and that's where number 5 comes in. When winter's chill takes hold, it seeps in through every crack and gap, making your home feel like an icebox. Insulated curtains or heavy blankets can be your fortress against this icy invasion. Hanging them over windows and doorways creates a barrier that traps heat inside and keeps the cold air out. Think of these as your home's winter coat, wrapping your living space in a warm embrace. The beauty of this solution is its simplicity and effectiveness. By creating these thermal barriers, you significantly reduce your heating needs, conserving energy, and in turn, your resources. It's not just about staying warm, it's also about being smart and efficient. In a survival situation, every bit of energy saved is a victory. So don't underestimate the power of a good blanket or an insulated curtain. Insulated curtains or blankets are a simple solution to a chilling problem. In winter, the days are short and the nights are long. Let's shine a light on number 6, emergency lighting. With the sun setting earlier and rising later, you'll find yourself in the dark for extended periods during the winter months. Having reliable light sources is not just about comfort, it's about safety too. Imagine needing to navigate a power outage or carry out a crucial task after sundown without sufficient light. Now, there's a variety of options available to keep your surroundings illuminated. Long-lasting LED flashlights are a staple, offering bright light and energy efficiency. Headlamps free up your hands for other tasks, a feature that could prove invaluable in certain situations. Don't forget solar-powered or hand-crank lanterns. These provide an excellent light source and don't rely on batteries, making them perfect for long-term use. In the dead of winter, a reliable light source can guide your way. Winter storms can turn your home into an ice fortress. That's why number 7 is essential. Imagine your home's entrance and walkways buried under thick, heavy snow, or worse, a sheet of slippery ice. Not a pleasant thought, is it? It's not just about comfort, it's about safety and mobility. To tackle this, you need a quality snow shovel, sturdy and lightweight, to clear the snow without straining your back. But snow isn't your only adversary. Ice can be even more dangerous, turning your driveway into a skating rink. For this, you'll need a good supply of ice melt. It's a simple and effective way to prevent accidents and ensure you can leave your home safely if necessary. Remember, it's not just about surviving winter, it's about staying safe and maintaining your mobility. So don't forget to add snow and ice removal tools to your winter survival kit. Clearing the path is the first step to surviving the winter. Now let's talk about food. What's hearty, warm, and easy to store? That's right, canned chili. When the snow's falling and the wind's howling, there's nothing quite like a hot bowl of chili to warm you up. It's packed with protein and fiber, essential nutrients that your body needs to function optimally, especially in harsh weather conditions. Plus, chili is a versatile dish that can be eaten on its own or paired with other staples like rice or bread. And the best part? Canned chili requires minimal preparation. Just heat it up on your MultiFuel stove and voila, you've got yourself a hot, satisfying meal. It's a great way to conserve your energy and resources, two factors that become increasingly important during winter survival. So, when you're stocking up for the colder months, don't forget to add a good supply of canned chili to your list. In the cold of winter, a warm meal can lift your spirits and keep you going. Survival isn't just about staying warm and fed. Number 9 is a must for every prepper. A first aid kit is an essential part of any survival gear. But when the cold sets in, it's important to add a few specific items. Think about blister treatments for those new winter boots. Dry skin can crack and bleed in severe cold, so pack a moisturizer that's up to the task. Include thermal blankets as well. These are lightweight and compact, but can provide life-saving warmth in a pinch. Also, consider adding a small booklet on first aid procedures, especially those related to frostbite and hypothermia. Remember, the cold can make injuries worse and slow healing times, so it's crucial to have your first aid kit stocked and ready to go. A well-stocked first aid kit can be a lifesaver in winter. Last but not least, water is life, even in the coldest winters. As we all know, our bodies need water to function properly, and this doesn't change when the temperature drops. In fact, in cold weather, dehydration can sneak up on you, as you may not feel as thirsty even when your body needs hydration. Now imagine a winter storm has hit, and your water supply is disrupted. This is where water storage solutions come into play. Stored water can provide a reliable supply when your regular sources may not be available. Consider storing water in insulated containers. These containers can help to prevent your water from freezing and keep it ready for use. It's also important to store more water than you think you'll need. A good rule of thumb is to store at least a gallon of water per person per day. Remember, staying hydrated is just as important as staying warm. Stay hydrated, stay prepared, and you'll weather any winter. So, there you have it. Our top 9 must-have items for winter prepping. We've walked you through the essential gear and supplies that could make all the difference when the winter winds start howling. From high-quality thermal clothing that will keep you warm, to a reliable heating source that could be a lifesaver during power outages. We've discussed the value of having a solar power battery bank to keep your essential electronics charged when the grid fails, and the importance of a multi-fuel stove that allows for cooking and heating when other resources might be scarce. We've underscored the necessity of insulated curtains or blankets to conserve heat, the need for emergency lighting during those shorter winter days, and the importance of snow and ice removal tools to keep your paths clear and safe. We've also highlighted the benefits of stocking up on canned chili for a warm, easy meal, and the vital role of an updated first aid kit and water storage solutions in your winter survival strategy. These 9 must-haves are more than just items on a list. They're your tools for survival, your shield against the cold, your ticket to not just surviving but thriving this winter. Remember, preparation is key. Stay warm, stay safe, and most importantly, stay prepared.